you know what it's like to be 16, suffering depression that's even greater than you would have seen? And do you know what it's like to live a life behind the scenes, hide in the dark from the eyes of the others to see? Because you just gotta make them proud, let the world know what the pain is about. There's no escaping it now. You could win an Emmy Award if you faked it now. You just gotta make it now, because your parents see they were the ones that raised you up, the ones that gave you love. So now you've got to stay above all the pain and the hurt, but you just got to hold it together. And it's harder to do than it is to say. Most of life you've had challenges you've had to face. Now the parents have gone their separate ways, and that's the scary thing about love, is the fact that two people could fall out of love. You know, Zali, it's going to be hard. You'd be joking if you believe recovery was fast. It's not like a graze or cut you've had in the past. Nothing a band-aid could fix or a broken heart. This is in your head, the silent killer when you go to bed. In the morning, the black dog, it's still your friend. There's no pushing it away. It's here to stay. Cry and scream as you may, but it's not going away. You pray to God, just pray to see a better day. But each day, that day is not today. But what can I say? It seems like each step you get further away. And your fam and your friends, they want you to stay. But sometimes the pain of fighting another day is something you feel greater than your ability. And even harder the cards you've been dealt. But only time can tell, when will things get better? Or will they stay hard forever? And it's the things that go on in your mind, the things that make you want to die. You know, you pop pills just to cope, drink liquor and laugh at jokes, smoke dope to rise from the low. But you see, it's not the life you want. It won't help you make it to the top. Do you know what it's like to live a life unfocused? All your dreams and plans, they go unnoticed. The innocent girl you once knew, she's gone. The one that had the world at her feet before she could even walk. The one with the light in eyes before she could even talk. You just want to make them proud, I know you do. But you're worthy, still just know it's true. The other day my granddad passed away, and ever since that day I lay awake and look at life through a wider frame. Because I realised that life goes too quickly, and you can't take things for granted, because once they're gone, they're not coming back. And I miss him, man. And all my friends that I met along the way, it'd be amazing if they were still here today, because a lot of them stabbed me in the back, turned against me, weren't there when I was sad, and it makes me mad because I wanted them in my life, right up until the day I died. But what can you do? That's the way life is, all the ups and downs and the way this life goes around, the same way that the heart beats inside your chest. And I know you just wish it'll give you a rest, and you're trying your best to make it. You don't know how you can take it, you can't handle it, but you can't even just say it. Reach for the help. Instead you lay in the darkness, and during the sadness you felt, your mind comes alive in the dark of the night, and you really don't want to lose the fight, but every day that passes, you're scared that you might. I tried to overdose the other day. I didn't want to die, I just wanted to kill the sadness inside. But sometimes that means you've got to do the both. Anything to reduce the pain of feeling insane. My brother is even going through hell. My blood and flesh that only means the best. Please believe this life is a whole lot more than this mess. And you're afraid of your dark because it's where your mind lives, because it never sleeps. Even at night your thoughts are a constant thing. How you're afraid of yourself, but you're just a fucking kid, because you wake up from a nightmare just to walk back into one, and you see it keeps going on. But see, the pain comes from within, and the voices inside your head promise that you won't speak to them again. Then you leave prints on your skin, cut yourself open, the blood and flesh just wanting to forget all the night the tears fell upon your pillowcase, and how tomorrow would be another day, how tomorrow things wouldn't change, how that black cloud above you just couldn't keep it away. And I know it's sad to say, but you lost yourself too along the way. Hit the ground harder every day. Look in the mirror, not recognising yourself. The slow decay of your mental health. Your friends said it's been a while since they've seen you, when you only wish that they really knew you. They think they know you, but they don't know the true you, and they don't know the things that you do. They tell you to seize the day, but you're just trying to stay, trying to get better and push through another day, trying to make things okay, but you hit a real low, and then you get mindset back on the right road, and things do get better. I hope that you know these things, they happen for a reason, and you're just going to keep taking the changes with every season. You just got to find that something to believe in. Got to pick yourself up each time you fall, and make sure you stand up nice and tall. Yeah, it's hard, but look at how far you've come. Stop trying to make yourself feel numb. My mother once told me one night that all I need to feel is that love, and that there was no reason to cut. And Zali, man, you need to stop trying to get in touch with above. This life you have, you just need to live it up. And I'm not making it up, but I've seen hospital beds, the way they give birth and lay the dead to rest. And this life is your biggest test, not the same shit you flunk in school. Because in school you failed all your subjects so the other kids would think you're cool. But you need to stay on track, aspire to and aspire, and ignore the fact that the other kids are getting whacked. You'll be on top one day, and you'll be so glad that you stayed. You just gotta stay strong. This life is hard, don't get me wrong, but that's why I wrote it in this song, to let you know that the pain's not gonna last very long. It's okay not to be okay, so please just get by another day. Reach out for help, because nobody wants your life to be taken away. We've lost too many, so please don't be next. Please keep fighting. I wish you the best. I'll know you make it, kid. Sincerely, myself.